And now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Jimmy Fallon!
Well, welcome everyone to tonight's show. So let's get started with the news and jokes. So first, well guys, the big news, of course, the President and the First Lady have tested positive for coronavirus. In any other time in history, this would have been the craziest story of all time. In the year 2020, well, it's just Tuesday. Today's special guest is surprisingly the best teacher of the year. Let's take a look at him while he prepares in the lounge.
What the bloody the private lounge?
We are really sorry, folks. We only had info as to what happened in class. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the showerman of the year. 2020's teacher of the year, Chris Paul Bacon. Give him a warm welcome.
Oh, it's crispy for intimates.
Very good, thank you so much. I am super excited to finally meet the teacher of the year. You guys have such an important part in society, and I am truly, truly thankful for what you guys do. It is an incredible job. Now, could you tell me, how did you get from being a showerman to the teacher of the year? I mean, it's incredible. Just tell me what happened.
Well, Jimmy, it all comes down to knowing your students and knowing their difficulties. One of the difficult students is the control-seeking student. A bit like yourself, actually. You like manipulating people, you like giving them a garbage seat where you sit on the throne, and you just seem generally so good at disrupting any rules and laws that exist.
I'm sorry for that. I'm truly sorry for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know I can be a little control-seeking from time to time, but tell me, so because my teacher was never actually able to control me, is there like a set of procedure?
That's obvious.
Or like a manual you use, to deal with those type of students,
Well, Jim, I actually brought the manual here with me today. Well, it's in my pocket right here. Oh, that's not the manual. That's still useful sometimes. Wait, it's in my pocket. Oh, here you go. I brought the manual with me.
Okay.
This manual is going to help you deal with people like yourself. Well, to start, as mentioned in the first paragraph of page 818, the best way to prevent disruptions rooted in the student's need for control is to sidestep any power plays that arise and to give students as much autonomy, independence, choice, and control as is consistent with good instruction and good classroom management. You got that, Jim?
Now, Christy Bacon, so how do you actually apply all that theoretical theory to the classroom? Tell me.
Well, there's 3 things you need to know, Jimmy. First of all, it's important to know all the 7 student positions. Okay. Just like I said about yourself, the control-seeking position, well, there's 6 other ones that you have to know. Once you know your positions, that will allow you to use the good preventative measures in order to stop the bad behavior in its tracks before it occurs. Now, let's say you're not able to use the preventative measures, then there's another set of measures called the response measures that you can use win-win strategies in order to facilitate the negotiation of the problem with the student. Get it?
Great, thank you.
So for preventative measures, the teacher can give responsibilities, ask for help on a regular basis from the students, validate their need for choices, which is really important, hold class meetings and focus groups. Furthermore, students can be given class and team roles amongst other roles. Here's an example of giving students choices and validating the need for choices.
Yo, teacher.
Yeah, yes, Ron.
I don't feel like doing this writing thing, whatever that is, because my hand hurts real bad, and I want to do whatever I want to do,
Oh, okay. Well, you still have to do your writing assignment. It's very important. So since your hand hurts, I'll give you the choice, okay?
Yeah.
How about you type your essay on the computer? Is that better? Are you gonna do it now?
Bro, you're the best teacher ever. Thank you.
Awesome. Let me bring you a laptop right now.
Okay, awesome.
Here you go. You promise me you're gonna
look at
do
my
it?
hand. I mean, it's
No, I trust
swab,
you. That's why I give you a choice. Here you go.
Awesome.
Start typing.
Thank you, man.
Eugene, what's going on here? I mean, what is this? You have a project to be doing. I gave you the instructions. Eugene, listen to me, please. What are you doing?
Well, your instructions were really bad, so I decided to do it on my own, and to do it on my computer because it was way more efficient.
This is not the point. As an efficient teacher, I gave you very detailed instructions on exactly what you need to be doing. Isn't this clear? It's my way or the highway.
Okay, so Christy, what happens when those preventative measures, they don't work? What happens?
Well, in this case, you have to use response strategies
Okay.
to see if those work. So amongst the response strategies, you have a calm response where you answer to the student in a calm manner that puts them into confidence.
Okay.
You can give them further choices to help them try to do their work. You can use humor, like you're not capable of doing most of the time. Or you can make them own their choices. So if they agree to do something, then you can tell them, well, you agreed to do it.
Okay, okay.
Or you can use the plus and minus choice matrix chart, which means you can gauge the differences, the pros and cons of having a student either do the work or do something they like instead. And most of the time, by using that chart, they come to the conclusion that they rather do the work first so they can have more time and less worries to play games or whatever. Here are two occasions where I use different strategies for particularly control-seeking students.
Yeehaw, teacher! Yeehaw!
Yes, Ron.
I don't want to do that assignment, and you can't make me.
Everything in life is a matter of choice. You can choose not to do your assignment. That's fine. Or you can choose to do your assignment and get up to 25 points on your final grade. Do you want to be here next year in the same position you're at right now?
25 points?
That's it.
I sure want to do that assignment now.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Jim, this is getting to be tired now. What's the problem?
What are you talking about?
I mean, you have to be getting on with your work. Think about the consequences of your actions.
Or what?
The consequences of your actions.
Hey, look at this face, man. You're not gonna make me do anything.
Alright, you need to think long and hard about this, young man, because if you stop caring now, then how's it going to work when you're out of school and you're on the streets and you've got a drug addiction and you're feeding squirrels in the park nothing but peanuts because you didn't care when you were at school? You need to think of these consequences right now!
Teacher, I don't want to do this assignment. I want to play the Wii.
Okay, Ronnie. Well, here's the thing. You can play the Wii or you can do the assignment. And in order to find out which is better for you, how about you fill in this chart here? It's called plus minus choice matrix. So, in the square here, you write what you want to do. What do you want to do?
Oh, that's a really good question. I want to play the Wii though.
Okay, play the Wii, right in here.
Yeah, okay.
Or, what's the alternative? What am I asking you to do?
A boring assignment.
Write it down.
Okay, boring assignment.
Okay, now what you have to do is find the positives of doing each. So what are the positives of playing the Wii and what are the positives of doing your assignment?
Well,
now write a bunch.
It's like good sports, you know, it makes you move, you know, and like so many other good things. And your assignment will, it just burns my cells.
Okay, but what is the positives of doing your assignment?
Yeah, well, I guess it's good for like education and stuff.
Yeah, and then once you're done the assignment, you can do what?
Play the Wii, I guess. Yeah.
So which one should you do first?
I guess I could, well, I guess I'll start with the assignment and, you know, it makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Alright, get to work, Tommy. That's it.
Luca, put the weights down. The game's in a week, you're going to be ready. I mean, You're a student right now, not a football player. Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Do you think I want to be one loser of a teacher like you who comes every morning from his mom's place when he's 45 in Les Saules?
Listen, buddy, you're gonna have to think long and hard about these things. You're making bad choices. I'm gonna consult the book. We got this activity.
What do you
here.
think? That you can tell me anything about choices in life?
Okay, how about I tell Coach Gerald that you need to fill out this one square matrix on the exact reasons why your teacher is right and you are wrong.
I don't think Coach knows your name.
1,000 words due to tomorrow. Your coach is gonna be told.
In conclusion, teachers should never be opposed to their students and aim to be on the same side as them. As we have seen, this can be done by understanding the different student positions, being able to foresee and prevent disruptive behaviors, and finally, when it's not possible to prevent them, the win-win teacher should have the right strategies to respond to these unwanted behaviors in the classroom.
Okay, so on this last note, when the news broke in that the president and first lady had contracted coronavirus, I didn't see it coming. You know, I went to bed last night thinking, well, that the whole monologue would be about the NASA calling off their mission to send a $23 million toilet to space. And we had like 300 jokes, about that. But I guess, things happen. And so on that note, thank you so much for joining. It was a true pleasure to present all those different methods of teaching. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow.